Welcome to today's video. Today's video is flan. I love flan, and I've made enough bad ones to know when I've discovered a good recipe. And this recipe is very good. It does things that are different. The key to the sugar, you don't stir it, you swirl it. And we're gonna cook it in a baking dish with a dish towel and boiling water in the pan. It takes about 2 hours to prep and cook, and then it just has to cool and be refrigerated. And this recipe is good because the caramel sugar does not stick to the pan when you flip it upside down. That's the best thing about this recipe. Sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk. We got 2/3 cup of sugar. We got 1/4 cup of water. That's what we're gonna make the caramel sauce with. And once the caramel sauce is melted, the sugar, we're gonna throw 2 tablespoons of water in it to finish that off. And we have 2 complete eggs plus 5 yolks, vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. This is gonna be our baking dish. So our 2/3 cup of sugar, our 1/4 cup of water. We're gonna bring this to a boil over medium-high heat until we get a nice peanut butter color. We start a boil, we're gonna let it cook without stirring, no stirring. It's starting to turn golden and you can smell the change in that sugar. Now we're gonna let it go until it gets amber colored. Now we're gonna start swirling it. No stirring. Okay, we got the right color. Now we're going to add the water. It's going to steam and pop and everything. Now we're going to pour it in that loaf pan. Do not scrape the pot. Do not scrape the pot. There's our golden brown sugar. This is the flan combined. 2 large eggs plus 5 yolks, 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk, 1/2 cup, a half and half, 1.5 tablespoons vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now we're gonna put it in our loaf pan. Here's the key to tasty flan. Pour it through a strainer. Cover it tightly with foil. Got a pot of water boiling on the stove. Here's my 13x9 baking dish. I got a dish towel in there. We're gonna put that flan loaf pan on here and we're gonna fill this up with boiling water and let it bake until that flan hits 180 degrees. Then we're just gonna take it out and let it totally cool in the water, in the pan, until it's room temperature. Okay, we're gonna add the boiling water. Put that in easy. You don't wanna slosh that stuff all over the place. We'll check that flan hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half. We're looking for 180 in the center. We're gonna set a timer. Check the flan.
Check the flan.
We're good to go. Let's do it.
Check the flan. Check the flan.
Be right back.
Check the flan.
Okay, we're gonna be careful. It's got boiling water in that pan. We're gonna pull it out. We're looking for 180 in the center. There's the flan, hit 181 in the center. Now it's just gonna cool to room temperature just as it is. Cover it with saran wrap, put it in the refrigerator, and let it get nice and cold. It took about 2 hours to cook that. Flan's been in the refrigerator since Friday. It's Sunday. We're gonna flip to the side of the pan and we're gonna show you that that sugar doesn't stick. Okay, we're gonna take ourselves a knife. We're just gonna run it around the inside of that pan just to get that skin off of it. All right, here we go. All right, let's flip this baby. Moment of truth. Look at that. Holy shit, that looks delicious. Let's cut this flan and see just how creamy smooth. Look at how creamy smooth that is in the middle. When you sift the wet ingredients, you take everything out that could possibly cause an air pocket. Now it's time for a taste test. Here's our flan taste test, and I know I'm gonna like it because I've had it before and it's delicious. Don't forget to swirl it around in that caramel sauce. Oh my Lord, is that delicious. That is so creamy smooth. You gotta get the solids out of the custard to get an air pocket free flan. The three things that make this recipe different. Once you stir the sugar in the water to combine it all, when you cook it, do not stir it, swirl it. At the end, when the sugar sauce is done, add 2 tablespoons of water and swirl it. When you dump that in that loaf pan, do not scrape what's left in that saucepan into the loaf pan. Just let it go. And strain the wet ingredient batter before you put it in a loaf pan. You will have the smoothest, creamiest flan you've ever had in your life. Well, I hope you enjoy your flan. Since I had to open half and half to put it into that custard, I might as well use the rest of it on a nice icy cold White Russian. Cheers. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. Take care. See ya.